Oh crap. Oh, I forgot to change something. Part 4. Anyways. Nope, almost forgot. Almost ready. There we go. So, last time we beat the game and started just collecting relics. I don't remember where we left off, so we're gonna find out. Hopefully we can finish tonight, but we shall see. So 142 for this one. Shame we have to lose double Aku Aku here, but ah, damn it. That's probably fine. We lost time. Let's see, maybe if we do damn it. Okay, so we break boxes before we grab the thing. Spin jump across there so that we can kill the gator. It could technically be faster to take the left path, but I don't know for sure and I'm not about to waste time to figure it out. Damn it. Well, that's a shame. Because being invincible was also keeping all the doors open. So we need to not take any hits along the way. It's fighting the camera a little bit, but I need to start jumping to cut corners. Okay, gold. Nice start to the day. Or night. Sorry, 9. Okay, that's all the levels from this section. You know, I think it might be faster to not grab ABT, but not being slowed down by the grass does help a little bit, I think. Come on. Come on. Another gold. Not looking forward to having to do jet ski and bike levels, but go with the badass pose. Right. And I forgot I didn't even have this one done. It was 147 for this. Yep. Okay. Alright, suffering from huge time loss. Like, reset time loss. Good enough. fine. I don't think you can be invincible underwater. Forgot how much I don't like these levels. Right. Oh, it would take too long to just hit stun through that. Damn it. Okay, we only need to get Sapphire. I do not care about getting gold. And I definitely don't care about getting plat on anything. But we're gonna do a little bit smoother than that. Ah. Whatever. I still had iframes. How did... Yeah, see, I should just be grabbing this before this stupid clock. And the reason I spend so much going, when I'm going up or down, you can't stop moving forward on this. Damn it. Mm. Cool. Iframes ran out just a little too late. Early, I mean. Ah, damn box. Could have made it quick way. Nice, 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 nice. Good enough. Yes, I can see my score. Thank you. Be nice without the, 10 seconds of it sitting there telling me you got the high score, but okie dokie. On to another uppy downy level. And speedrunning them is a little bit awkward. Yep. I didn't even see how close it was. Ah, that is upsetting. Oh well. Nice. Alright. Nice. Shame you can't just run across the top if you jump high enough. Granted, it's actually incredibly easier to get up there, so I get why you can't. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Just barely too low to make that jump. Kinda thought I could maybe make that without the flying carpet, but appears to not be the case. Darn. Cannot quite skip this platform. Okay. Had some good moments there. Unfortunately, had a lot of bad moments there. I was above that, but whatever. Okay. Good enough. Come on. Sure hope the exit's pretty soon because as it stands, kind of feels like I'm not going very fast. Just Sapphire. Good enough. Watch it be another, like, 0.25 seconds off. Okay. 28 seconds. I can live with that big of a gap. Oh, damn, you're right. That was close. $127 for this one, but we can... This is a more straightforward one, so we should be able to get gold on it without too much issue. Whoops. Good enough. Less than ideal. Yeah. That, I think it was funnier that the bottom half just walked off like that on its own, but yeah, it's kind of surprising that the animation didn't freak out being that close to the cliff. Less than ideal losing to that goat. So you can get invincibility for the last bit of this level, but it also seems like this one would be a pain to try to keep it all the way through. Dang. You also spawn in a weird spot on this level. It's kind of awkward trying to grab the clock each time. Ah, darn. Got too far from the box by the time it blew up for the time to count. That was some bullshit, and you know it. Cannon? Oh, the... Shoot out some enemies first, yeah. $110. Gold. I think I've managed to get a platinum the entire time. Yeah. Yeah. I suppose that's true. Now for one I've not been looking forward to. It's not even this one. Nope, this is not where it was. This is probably going to take me a couple of tries. And, like usual, just Sapphire is fine. But that's what we're after. Now you go back to the beginning of the level, because that's where the exit was the entire time. Just behind a wall of nitro. Bullshit. I was behind you. Might be faster going around this way. I don't actually know where it is. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah. I'm gonna go around the first way. Although I want to check before I go too far. Yeah, there's not enough room to squeeze between them. They actually lined it up pretty good. Yeah. Exactly. Had to try. Damn it. I don't think so because the boxes do float. Well, I guess, like, if it's big enough wave to bounce off of, to get air off of, but those are pretty rare. So, and you'd already have to be in motion. Another plat. I don't even remember what the other level I got one on is. I just know that that's my second one. Hot cocoa. Come on. Well, at least it didn't land in the pit. That's what we like to see. No more thinking, just go. Another gold. Nope. Nope. We're still missing. We gotta get into the second secret entrance for those. Okay. should have timed that better. A little too close on that spin. Still too close on that spin. Damn it. Not enough space to get around that one. I didn't think there would be any time in there, but worth a shot. I didn't touch the edges of those guys. I didn't touch the edge, and those guys are supposed to die if you jump on top of them, so what gives? Damn it. Awful. Failed to jump. Slid too close to the edge. I'm not even sure if it's worth jumping around them, to be honest. I think maybe if you start your jump like right as they're starting to shoot, maybe. But more often than not, it's like just as fast just to wait for them. And like that works, since you don't have to deal with any weird timing due to conveyor belts or anything. The hell? I jumped. Where'd jump go? Damn it. Oh, I get what it is. Because I'm going sliding down that slope, I'm losing my jump because there's like a frame where you come out of contact with the ground. So coming back into contact with it takes you out of a spot where you can jump. Oh, whoops. That's a shame. That's really a shame. This is the part being invincible long would really help with. Hmm. Could've sworn you got electrocuted on that attack. Damn it. You know, I could never be a speedrunner, because all these little mistakes are just making me incredibly frustrated. And I do not have the patience to just grind out attempt after attempt on the same exact thing over and over again, which is ironic given that's exactly what I'm doing right now, but I couldn't see myself doing this for an entire game's worth of content instead of just the level. There we go. Let's not fuck it up this time. I should still have one more hit left in me. Yep. Another gold. Weird, that's like the only level I got the relic before all the gems on. Kumweda. Damn it. Now if I could have bounced on all those TNT, I could have maybe actually saved time instead of waiting on the water. Poorly timed on my part. Hmm. A lot of things going on this level that are not great for time trials. I landed on this brown circle. Damn it. Timing was just a little bit off there. Also, I think I should have been dead there. I've been trying to get that box as I'm going by, but obviously I haven't been able to get it. Alright, now that I'm invincible, I think the water cycle should be stopped. Because most traps are disabled while you're invincible, and I would call the water level thing one hell of a trap. Another gold. That should be everyone in this section now. Yep. So, plus the 2 bonus levels, 3 more and we can get into the last of the... Oh, actually, I might have enough. I've gotten a couple of relics down below and 1 and 2 in here already, so I'll still I'll still keep getting these ones. You know, I was thinking it's probably impossible to do to get the true ending your first time fighting Cortex, since there are gems locked behind time trials, and that means you can't, whatever your choice for last level in Zone 5 is, you won't be able to go back in until after Cortex is dead, in quotation marks. But I think if you got enough relics throughout, if you got all the relics throughout, you can get a few, I fell through the floor there. You could get a few from the bonus levels, and you might be able to have just enough to get all the gems before you go to fight Cortex, and that's all that the good ending needs, is all the gems in addition to all the crystals. Also, sorry for how loud some of these levels get. None of the empty boxes were probably worth it. And I'm gonna pretend that they weren't, just so I don't feel bad about not going back for them. Would have been nice to start this section off with invincibility, but I guess we'll have another try at that. Come on. That was bullshit hitbox, and you know it. Good, whatever. Go, go, go. Again, would have been nice to have invincibility right after this, but whatever. For the fake 2D section. I haven't mentioned it yet, but I like how much better the fake 2D sections are in this compared to Cortex Strikes Back. Like, I complained about those a lot when I played through it. But I don't really have anything bad to say about them here. Granted, there's a lot less of them. Because I'm pretty sure they're only in these future-themed levels. And they're only in these future-themed levels, and there's only like 3 of them. Okay. We're gonna actually try to get to carry our double Aku Aku to the 2.5E. Cool. I don't think we really lost any time yet. Still need to pay attention to which way the conveyor belts are going. Some will be faster to jump on than to just keep running through. That's fine. I doubt there will be any more opportunities for invincibility. There's rarely more than 3 in a level. Oh, would you look at that, another chance for invincibility. Cool. That was a mistake, getting it that way. That time, however, I think we did lose some time. Time. Cool. Fantastic! Good. I need to just start shooting these guys before I start the timer. I could have just made it. Oh well. Good enough. And then it's a good thing this long ass animation count keeps the timer going. Good enough. Groovy. I don't even say that. Who says groovy nowadays? Out of my way. Yeah, so while the last of the secret levels requires 25 relics, before you fight Cortex, you can only get through 24 with relics. So, you would need at least one from the secret levels. Flaming Passion. Ah. Cool. Nice. Slid too close to the edge. Sure hope losing that Aku Aku early on doesn't come to bite me in the ass. Oh hey look, it came back to bite me in the ass. Alright, let's not lose Aku Aku at the very first possible second. Nice. Nope, sorry man. Nope. I should have just gone for the kill first time. Ah, that was like 3 jumps from the end, I think. This time I did need to wait since he was at the end of the cycle rather than partway through it. Okay, well it's not because I was still in midair, it was because I was still in the process of being damaged. Alright. Cool. No double jump on that. I don't know what just happened there. Okay. Cool. We'll send it. I don't know why sometimes I don't get my hover out of the spin, but whatever. Fantastic. I need to lock the fuck in. That's not locking the fuck in. I could have made that. Just need to commit to the bit. Nice. Whatever, just roll with it. Roll with it right off a cliff. Yeah. Cool. Nice, nice. You know what? Worst of both worlds there, so Curse Realm. You need to just stop trying to go for the jump to the second carpet and just go straight to the next ledge. Or I can try running off the edge. That works too. Because in the words of Danny DeVito, suicide is badass. It's not really, don't do that. $101.56 gold. There we go. There we go. My finger hurts from holding down the run button. And I'm taking a cough drop because my throat was starting to bother me. I'll try not to be too loud. Bug light. This is gonna suck. Isn't it supposed to be dark? Ah. Excuse my dumb mouth. Cool, 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 cool. You know, as a kid, whenever I saw the animation from when you fall down a pit and his shoes just come flying back up, I had it in my mind that he took off his shoes while he was falling and threw them back up, instead of it being he lands with such force that somehow his shoes are sent flying all the way back up. Come on. That's what we like to see. Would have liked to get that other thing in 2 seconds, but oh well. I think OBS is trying to shoot me a warning message, but I'm too in the zone to read it. Oh, nope, we're good. Okay, that is all the relics from all the all the regular levels. And a few of the secret levels. So here, enjoy the dance. Which is a little bit more suggestive than I remember it as a kid. Granted, I was a naive kid, so I didn't recognize the pelvic thrusts and presenting his little crash for viewing pleasure. Anyways, we're starting with Future Frenzy since this is a secret entrance to it. So we can get both gems out of here. Cool. Don't have to take fast. Not on time trial mode. Okay. Do need to be careful though, since I can now lose lives. Not that that's really going to be a concern, I've got so many. Hey, on track. Guess who forgot he had the bazooka? Let's take these out before the checkpoint. Thank you. And speaking of taking out before the checkpoint, too far to tilt it in. Pretty sure there's a nitro switch at the end of the main level, but just in case, we'll break all the nitro. And I like the music for that side section, it was funky and good. Also, I don't remember where the return to, not to Dreamland. That's an entirely different series. Return to the first section of level is, if I need to be going forwards or backwards, nice. I need to be going backwards, I think. Okay, it might have still been forward. But hey, won't have to worry about any enemies on my way, right? Oh hey, it does take you back. I hate going backwards in these levels. Because the camera can't be controlled at all. So you've got to run into the camera the entire golden time. Nice. Nice. Just go under it, dumbass. Boing. We're leaving that checkpoint for when we come back to actually get through the level. It's weird not having to just be doing it as fast as possible. And just being able to play. It's also crazy that despite literally just doing this level for the time trial, I don't really remember it already. Don't really remember its layout. It does not like trying to shoot those boxes. I think we're getting close to the beginning. Yeah, I was right. We were close to the beginning. Cycles are only going to be half as annoying because I can actually wait them out. And also there's no other enemies to get in my way. Okay. Now we grab the checkpoint so we don't ever have to go all the way back ever again. I mean, that's not true. We could lose 80 something lives before we finish this. We should be good, is what I'm trying to say. Not just good, but good enough. That was dumb of me. Oh well. That was weird. The iframes prevent me from using that. Why did I jump that instead of going under? It's real weird that that's like the one enemy that can't be killed by the bazooka. Another 31 boxes to go, and we'll get most of them in here. Once again, these sets of levels teach you that, if anything, the future is going to be loud. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Why was his shadow on top of him? And we'll leave the nitro switch alone. Okay, that is all the gems from the main levels. And all the relics, and of course all the crystals. We are at 97% complete. All the powers, yep. 40 out of 44 gems. 2 platinum, 17 gold, 8 sapphire, 27 out of 30 relics. I still don't remember where that other platinum is. So we got the one in hot cocoa. I still need to do that one. Gross. Alright. One last cocoa level. Yay. 116. I remember I started trying this one, but grew frustrated and too tired to actually finish it. I still think it's weird that they don't display platinum times on this version of the game. Okay, so far so good. Granted, I'm sure I was saying that the last time I was attempting this god-awful level. Damn it! It's a lot of boxes that I destroyed for it being a time trial. Yay! Good, got the one that's worth less time. Okay. Like being able to tank hits, I would prefer not to, but I fucking suck at these levels. So every bit of kindness the developers want to give to me, I'll take. Darn. Don't need the nitro switch when you still can take a hit. Ah, we're done with the jet ski levels. Yay! Unfortunately, that means we're on to the bike level. Area 51. I guess we'll go for boxes first. So there's gonna be boxes, first place. Oh, it's dart too. Oh, or we can just go straight for time trial. That works too. Who knows? Maybe we can get all three in one. Yeah, that's the gimmick of this one, is instead of just racing against other cars, you're racing UFOs. And also the police are back to moving, sometimes down the road. At ya. I actually will continue to grab the clock. So that I can reset whenever I fuck up too badly. I missed a box already, but it's fine. What was the time for this trial? Great start. Missed a box already. So we're not getting boxes, but we can maybe still get first place and time trial at the same time. The cones sound funny when you hit them. They're going whee, flying off into the sunset. That's not true. The sun's already set. It is nighttime. Do not need to turn that much from that one. Oh well. That guy started flying so early that I was concerned there was another obstacle in the road. But I was wrong. Okay, I was gonna let one fall down one pole slide. because the rest of the run had been going alright, but nice, nice, nice. Do not need to, ooh, do need to kind of turn. Come on. A 3-in-1 would be fantastic. And there it goes. Plus, I don't know if I'll be able to catch up to the others in time. Nope. Missed one box. Was that still at least a good enough time? No. Gosh darn it. Knocking the triple this time, that's for damn sure. I mean, as much as I dislike the motorcycle levels, and it's a lot, I think I'd be fine having to do the boxes on their own. Shit. That little maneuver probably cost us both the relic and the first place gem. Right. Gotta remember he does that. There, and then there should be another, like, right here? Yeah. And missed that box. So no triple here. Sure would be nice if it was in the middle of the night. Not the last time Crash is gonna race against UFOs. I meant to say aliens, but UFOs still works. Well, that's unfortunate. You jackass. You saw that. He ran me off the road. My head itches so bad right now. But we're staying locked in. I think I missed a box already, but just in case I haven't. That guy just merged into the police car. Yeah, definitely not getting boxes this time. You jackwagon. So close. 2 boxes missed, so yeah, I wouldn't have gotten it even if I had hit that last box. Good enough for that. Again, I might still do time trial just so when I inevitably mess things up, I can first hydrate, but when I inevitably mess up, I can just restart from the menu rather than having to go out and then back in. We weren't that far off of the gold either, is the sad part. Like, if we hadn't crashed at the end there, I think we could have gotten a first and the gold. Probably should reset from that. And now my cheek itches. Oh, head itches back too. But hands gotta stay on the controller. Ah, darn. No boxes this time. Still try going for first place. Never mind, we cannot go for first place. Much better. Less itchy. Although now that I'm comfortable, I'm probably not going to play as good. Didn't get a good start, so will be questionable if I can win. So missing a box will not be grounds for resetting, but making a mistake that can lose us first place will be. Granted, yeah, 'cause I always forget that box is there. Granted, I may have already made mistakes that have cost me first place, like missing that boost panel back there, and going slightly off-road from the first boost panel, going off-road there. But we're still gonna pretend like everything's okay. Trading paint with the cop card probably didn't help. Okay, all those little mistakes I think added up too much. Do you think aliens are real? Like, given how big the universe is, I find it unlikely that this is the only planet that's capable of supporting life and ever started life at any point. Maybe intelligent life hasn't fully developed on other planets yet. It took Earth a while to do it, and that's still debatable if it ever did. Lamau. Um, but while I think alien life may exist, I doubt we've been visited at any point in Earth's past. And if we ever do get visited, it's not going to be peaceful. They'd be coming from too far away to just want to be friends. They'd be coming here for something. Missed the box. Oh well. Earlier today I was recommended the OST for Twinsanity. It kinda makes me want to play it, but no. I'm not going to play Twinsanity. Definitely not on stream, mostly because I don't... Well... How much difference is there between a PS1 and classic Xbox? Quite a bit of difference, and I'm just gonna restart now. But if I had the ability to stream other consoles, I'd give it a I'd consider giving it a shot. But I think if I were to go back and play play a classic Xbox game, it would actually be the Hobbit game. Because I remember really liking that game, and I'd like to actually go back and 100% it sometime instead of any percenting it. It's not the best game by any measure, but I really liked it as a kid. And unfortunately, that has twisted my view of the game. What else? What else? What else? Pick a lane, bozo. What was I saying? I think I would play more Well, I guess there's also the Crimson Skies game I was talking about the other day. I don't think I got all three there, but I got at least two of them. Not that it really matters, I think I've already missed a box, and also I don't care about getting the gold. That's not good, though. But no, I think more than Xbox, I've played a lot more GameCube, I think. Missed a box already. That was some bullshit. What is that bounce, my dude? Also, I want to do N64 games at some point. Mostly Majora's Mask. I like Majora's Mask. I have a higher degree of nostalgia for it than I do. Okay. Sorry about that. Shitty headset strikes again. Um, okay. I'm getting sound. Are you guys getting sound? Yep. And that was doing so good. So here, I was talking about Majora's Mask when headset decided, nah, fuck you. I didn't play Ocarina of Time all the way through until I was a teenager, because we had Majora's Mask when I was a kid. My dad used to play it. My aunt had a copy of Ocarina of Time, and we borrowed it occasionally, a couple of times, I think. But never enough for me to, actually beat the game as a kid. Also, we missed a box. Ooh, jackass. I knew it was coming too. Yeah. I've tried doing minimum cycles for what I think would be minimum cycles for 100% in Majora's Mask without any major glitches. Like, the only one I do is, I think, technically an exploit and not a glitch. It's the Goron bomb jump. Like, I don't super slide, I don't bomb hover, anything like that. But outside of the tutorial, the prologue cycle, I think it takes at least 3 to get 100%. Because of the cafe quest. Cafe quest has 2 rewards at the very end, but you can only get 1 per cycle. And you have to forego that quest entirely for other rewards. Excuse me, hiccups. But even then, I'm not sure I think the time would be tight to the point where I'm not 100% sure you can actually get everything in only 3 cycles. Like, it'd be at least 3 cycles to get everything, but I think you need more. And you'd also have to be pretty damn skilled at the game in the first place. And I missed a good box. Oh well. We already have the relic. What was I saying? I also want to do another Link to the Past randomizer at some point, but that's only like a stream or 2. So that'll probably be just when I don't have anything else left in my lineup. I'll probably hold off on more Slay the Spire 2 until after it gets more substantial updates. I'm still playing it in my free time. I have unlocked all the epochs, and have debated just recording me reading all the little backstory stuff that each one gives. Let me know if that's something y'all want. Damn it. Here. That's not true. I might, if I don't have a lot of time, I might do like a daily run for a stream. In fact, I debated, like, if I could find a job and I ever had like afternoons free, I'd probably just do that. It's just stream the daily run and then maybe a regular run after, depending on how much time I've got left. But my afternoons are full of job searching. It fucking sucks. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to just be able to keep doing this, but the channel is way too small to get so much as a penny from streaming. I am not skilled, funny, or pretty enough to be making money this early into the career. So I have to coast off of luck entirely. And even then, I had cancer at one point, so how fucking lucky am I? Box, but that's fine. Jackass. Okay, that time I just fell straight through the fucking road. There was no hole underneath me. I wouldn't be surprised if it's programmed that if you crash into the barricade around one of the holes, you just automatically die like a second later. And here I thought I would be stuck on the jet ski levels all night. So after this, I still have one level left. And beating Cortex. Again. Cortex shouldn't take too long now that I know what bullshit to expect. I'll take it. So I would like to finish tonight. That means I'm gonna have to get real good at racing real fast. So I only got like another half hour left in the night before I need to go to bed. Damn it. Was just thinking, hey, maybe I can get the first place one this time. And then I can just take it easy and get boxes. But no. Then I have to flip onto the tiniest corner of the hole. think I got the box, but that matters less than not screwing up the race. Win the race. Just win the race. Cool. Missed 3 boxes. Oh well. Don't you do it. Oh, don't do it. Okay. Not getting boxes this time, I guess. But hey, maybe we can still get gold. I'm getting better at holding that wheelie. Just the right amount of time. Actually, I'm just getting better at holding wheelies in general. I was trying to go around the left of it. I probably could, if I didn't, I probably could have still made it around the right. Oh well. Cool. Missed a box. That was weird, but I'll take it. All right. No, don't go getting cocky. We might have it here. Or we can fall down a hole. That works too. Yep. So close. Didn't fall down that hole. Maybe could have had first place. Okay. Three boxes missed, don't matter, got first place. And upgrade to the gold. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so one more try at for the box. And I don't really care about doing it in time trial or not, because I'm not going to be going fast. Wait, yeah, that's right, there is only one more level after this. Because the next one in the warp room is the secret entrance to that one future level. We already did it. Can I pull over until it's daytime? So the first 5 should be no big deal. The 6th one is up in the air, so we'll need to actually get some speed after that. Do they actually drive, or did they just change the way the model is facing and so it makes it seem like they're moving towards you? Okay, so that's 5, so we need to speed up now so we can make the jump. Okay, that's 6. Doesn't look like he's moving. Yeah, I guess they do move. 7. Okay, so 6 and 8 are both in the air. We'll avoid the boost panels. Even though there's two boxes just after this boost panel. Numbers 9 and 10. $11, $12, and $13, so we're over halfway there. Woohoo! Oh! Going slow because you cannot turn all the way around. So, I need to be careful not to pass any boxes. Because of that. And since it's low stakes right now, I can't stop to scratch my head. $14, $16, also, those are huge barricades now that I'm thinking about it. And traffic cones, too. $17. No, thank you. I'll get it myself. 18. 19. 21. Okay, there's the last 3. 24, yay! Woo! Finally done with this level. Alright, we'll probably go a little bit past midnight, but that's fine. Alright, now for a shitty Amazon show. I think this is a plane race. Okay. Okay, I see what it is. You have to spin through the rings for a speed boost. Alright. Okay, shooting that is a terrible way to start because of how slow you are before you go through the first ring. I forgot to check what the time for this level was. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna just check it real quick, check the times for it. 120 for the Sapphire. Gross. Okay. Because I missed the clock. Let's see, are there any tips on the wiki? Because this kind of blows. Alright. I'm fine not getting boxes, but we're gonna... Yeah, we're not getting it. Cannot dive that steep. And unfortunately, it looks like shooting down the competition is frowned upon. But bouncing off of them and winding up in another zip code is fine. I do want to try and get the nitro out of my way, but I don't really care about the regular boxes. God damn it. Damn it. Okay, we got the gem, but not the relic. So we should still be able to less than a second off the relic. And it's not going to let me just retry again. No celebrating yet. We still got relic and whole another gem to get. Okay, I don't think we're getting the relic this time, but we could still get the box gem. And you know what? We're gonna skip a ring, but still follow the path so I can just go get the boxes and then reset. And hopefully that keeps the gem in my possession. Cool. Let's see, if we go to restart trial, it's cool, we still have it. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. That's another thing I didn't ever get into as a kid. I briefly got into Yu-Gi-Oh! Never touched Magic. That's not true. I had like a week where I tried to learn, but no. Too sweaty of a game for me. Ah. Way throw it at the last second again. Come on. Come on. Worse. And it's probably gonna take me out again and not just let me redo the trial. Second best time. That's why I think about it. Fine, you can dance. That was the last gem. Did it? God damn it. Where's some nitro to fly into? Wham. Yay! Alright. We have snoozed the alarm that tells me to stop streaming. And hopefully I don't need to stream it, snooze it again. Because that was the last relic we needed. Now we just need to go beat Cortex again. Huh. You know, I don't think on this version of the game I've ever gotten all the relics before, so I don't know what's going on. Oh. Illusion of choice time, baby! Yep, only thing it's allowed to do is Cortex refight. But just in case my computer decides to have a stroke, and I don't want to do that again. 104%. Yeah. Granted, some of that might be because I have golds and a couple of plats. But it's actually mostly gold.
Yes, it is true. The Bandicoot has brought all of the crystals and all of the gems to me. Ultimate power is mine. The world as we know it is about to end.
Is the fight going to be the exact same? Yeah, it's going to be the exact same. Except now I can run. God damn it. Oh. Paying too much attention to the mines. cool. Now I remember that I suck at this boss fight. And now they begin their spin to win! Which again follows a set path. It's kind of a figure eight. Well, that's a shame, but better safe than sorry. I mean, sorry. Or we can die anyways. Yay! Ah, you have such a small window to actually hit him. And those have lingering hitboxes. Cool. Hey. Yikes. I still stand by my claim that third phase is the easiest phase.
It cannot be! Not a prisoner of time again!
Uh-oh, we broke the time machine. Whoopsie doopsie. Oopsie doopsie.
The time twister machine could not hold itself together.
We were lucky to escape.
Dinosaur. Baby
Give me the
Cortex
mask! With it I shall take over the world! Come
and
on!
baby Entropy. Fighting over
It is
Aku Aku.
difficult to say what has happened to our enemies, but I doubt we will see them for a long time.
Even as a baby, he has a goatee. And I like that it's now a lowercase n instead of a capital N. And technically I did have to hit snooze again. Just barely. But yeah. This has been Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. Not that there's actually a 3 in the title, it's just Crash Bandicoot Warped. Anyways. It was fun. I may have bitched a lot about the jet ski and motorcycle endings, levels, but it was fun. And to a lesser degree, I bitched about the plane levels too, but let's focus on the good stuff. Most of the power-ups are good. I like that running shoes became such a big thing that I think in the Insane Trilogy remake, in the other two games, when you beat Cortex, you also get the running shoes so that you can go and do time trials in them too. Not that they're even technically a part of those games. To begin with. Double jump, great. Death Tornado Spin, great with double jump. Body Slam, kinda weird. Bazooka is good, but it's so weird. Because it becomes the best way to deal with most enemies, but it slows the gameplay down to a complete stop, so... weird thing to include. So I think these are the platinum times. To beat. I'm not 100% sure though. $47.93 for Rings of Power. And Rings of Powers is higher than that. So no, those were not the platinum times. Those are actually all probably better than platinum times. But I wonder if now platinum times show up. Yep. So we've got a platinum on Hot Cocoa. And what was the other level I did it on? Was it Agapis Rex? Wait, how far off of platinum was I? 2 seconds, not gonna worry about it. It must have been Agapis Rex. It's funny. the only levels I managed to get platinums on are the levels you can't access and prove that you've gotten platinums on. That's funny. Yeah. Thanks for coming by. I'm gonna drop a save and gonna be done here. So, next game is gonna be finishing up that Emerald randomized thing. And I'll actually try to read through more dialogue, because again, I've never actually done a complete playthrough of Emerald before, despite having the game. After that, I don't know. We'll see what I'm feeling. I've thought about other PS1 games I'd play, but to tell the truth, you've seen most of the PS1 games I grew up with. You got the Spyro trilogy, and the second and third entries in the Crash Bandicoot trilogy. Those were the main PS1 games I played. Well, that's not true. There was also Final Fantasy Tactics, but you've also seen that. Granted, you saw the the PSP remake of it. Kind of want to play through it again, but I think that's something I'll do on my own. Because I know no one's going to want to watch that except me. So yeah. Thanks for coming by. I mean, I guess there's also Final Fantasy 7 and 9. And I think I even have those on Steam. Probably, but I'm not really feeling them at the moment. Anyways, thanks for coming by. This is a fun game to get back into. And I'll catch y'all later. Sorry again for the headset issues. I need to replace it. I need a new PC. I need 1,000,001 things, but first I need a job. So, thanks for coming by. Take it easy.